This video is for those who don't just like learning new things, but literally feel a thirst for knowledge. Today we're going to talk about water. About something we can't live without for even a few days. But what will happen if a person decides not to drink water for 24 hours? Just one day, and your body already starts sending alarming signals. But before we move on to these consequences, let's figure something out first. Just how important is water for us anyway? Right now, you are, on average, 70% water. And that's not just a pretty number from a biology textbook, it's the foundation of your life. Amazingly, in your mother's womb, when you're just beginning to exist, your body is made up of as much as 95% water. By the time you're born, that number drops to 77%, and it continues to decline as you age. But the point stays the same: we are aquatic creatures. We just happen to walk on land. The body of an average adult weighing about 165 pounds contains roughly 42 liters of water. And 2/3 of that water is inside the cells. It's literally the basis of their function. Without it, cells simply cannot work. But why do we need water? It's not just liquid for drinking. It's the body's transport system, delivering nutrients to the cells, flushing out toxins, moisturizing the eyes, nourishing the skin, lubricating the joints, and helping muscles stay toned. The heart, blood vessels, kidneys, brain, not one of these organs can function normally without water. And water is also the main regulator of body temperature. Without it, we start overheating, even if we don't feel it right away. The average person drinks about 1,000 liters of water a year. That's almost 3 liters a day, including liquid from food, soups, tea, and juices. But it's important to understand, everything except pure water is perceived by the body more like food, not hydration. So no juice will replace a glass of water. Especially when it comes to health. But what happens if you completely stop drinking water? After just a few hours, the first symptom appears: thirst. It's a basic survival instinct. A smart mechanism built into us by nature. As soon as the water level in the body drops by just 1%, the brain raises the alarm. Urine gets darker. This is a sign that the kidneys are starting to conserve moisture, trying to return as much fluid as possible back into the blood. And after just 24 hours without water, you almost stop urinating. This is a critical signal. Dryness in the mouth appears, swallowing becomes difficult, the mucous membranes begin to dry out. It becomes hard to talk. The headache worsens. Why? Because the brain starts to shrink. Literally. It loses moisture and decreases in volume, creating pressure inside the skull. At first this is reversible. But if you don't replenish the water loss, irreversible changes begin. In a dehydrated state, your brain has to work much harder to handle basic tasks, remembering, focusing, even just thinking. And all this while it might seem like you simply forgot to drink some water. After 24 hours without water, you may feel extreme weakness, dizziness, and your blood pressure may suddenly drop. Your skin becomes dry, lips crack. Muscle spasms and even heart rhythm disturbances can appear. And that's after just one day. Do you know what dehydration starts with? With energy. It just goes away. Slowly but surely. You stop being able to focus. Where are my keys? Why did I come to the kitchen? What was I just saying? That's how the brain works when it lacks water. It literally starts to lag, like an old laptop with 2% battery. You become more irritable. Everything annoys you. A neighbor sneezed, catastrophe. Someone eats loudly, the crime of the century. All because water helps regulate cortisol levels, the stress hormone. Less water, more stress. Simple, right? And now let's go lower, to the bones. Sounds creepy? Fair enough, because water lubricates the joints and maintains the space between bones. Without it, dry friction begins. Yes, bones literally start rubbing against each other. Aches, stiffness, cracking, all this may not be from aging, but from thirst. And now a bit about beauty. Your skin. It was firm, now it's dull. It was smooth, now there's a network of wrinkles. Water leaves, elasticity leaves with it. Flaking, redness, dryness appear. And no expensive cream will save you if you're empty on the inside. What next? The brain, just to keep functioning somehow, is forced to switch to survival mode. It overworks. The result? Headaches, heaviness in the temples, foggy consciousness. Plus, your eyes start to hurt and itch, because they're lacking moisture too. And you stop crying, not because you're strong, but because your body is conserving everything it can. And now, the most unexpected part. You start gaining weight. A paradox? No. The body, like a smart hoarder, understands, there's no water, better store it. Swelling and fluid retention in tissues begin. Weight increases, and you're puzzled, but I go to the gym. Yes, you do. But water isn't coming in. Urination gets disrupted, and the body simply stops getting rid of excess. Next, it gets worse. Muscle spasms, increased body temperature, the skin turns grayish, blue due to circulation problems. Fainting is possible. Seizures. Strokes. After 3 to 5 days without water, systemic failures begin. And when the main organ, the brain, shuts down, the story ends. Forever. Sounds scary? Of course. But preventing all this is easy. Learn to notice the signals: dry mouth, darker than usual urine, frequent headaches, constant fatigue, red, dry skin, trouble focusing, increased heart rate. In men, erectile dysfunction. You can't cry. If you have several of these signs, sound the alarm. Your body is already asking for water, not just morning coffee. So how much water should you drink? It all depends on you. Your age, weight, activity level, it all matters. The U.S. Institute of Medicine recommends, women, ages 19 to 50 about 2.5 liters per day. Men of the same age, about 3.5 liters. But don't try to drink it all at once. Spread it evenly, a glass of water right after waking up, to wake up your metabolism. Drink small portions throughout the day. Keep a bottle on your desk, it will remind you even if you forget. Go to the gym. After a workout, another 1 to 2 glasses. Travel a lot. A bottle should be in your bag or car. Use apps that track your water balance. Some even show where free drinking fountains are nearby. Tips. Here are a couple: buy a bottle with markings, so you can see how much you've already drunk. Or a bottle with a fruit compartment, add lemon, cucumber, mint, it'll taste better and be more refreshing. Follow the 8x8 rule, 8 glasses of 8 ounces a day. And yes, tea and coffee count too, but no more than 3 to 4 cups a day. More than that, and you start losing water again due to the diuretic effect. Food helps too. More than 20% of our water comes from food: cucumbers, watermelon, celery, strawberries, almost all of their mass is water. Broths, soups, vegetable stews, food that hydrates. And finally, chemist Kolya once taught his son how important it is to choose water. But the son made a mistake and, alas, poured H2SO4 again. And do you know what H2SO4 is? Write it in the comments. And be sure to tell us, how much water do you drink a day? If you think plain water is boring, share this video with someone who thinks the same. Hit like if you believe that health starts with simple things. And subscribe to our channel so you don't miss other videos that will help you stay healthy, energetic, and clear-minded. On the bright side, there's always a glass of water.